Hello, my name is Ethan, and welcome back to another episode of showcases of my PoE characters for the Legion League 3.7. So my second character that I decided to make was a Necromancer. We started off with a Witch, we leveled it up using Summon Raging Spirit. That was a very fun ability through leveling. Then we started to use some Spectres. They weren't very good until we could get the higher level ones. They kept dying, it was really bad. I didn't start using Animate Guardian until way later, so I'll just do a quick overview of how the stuff works. We get an extra Spectre from the wand, we get an extra Spectre from the boots, and we get an extra Spectre from the tree. We use Occultist Vestment to stop chaos damage going through our ES shield, and it increases the speed at which it recharges. We use Rings with crafts to increase the speed of our recharge. The start of it. We convert our health to energy shield, and we use this so that we cannot be stunned. We use the helmet with +3 to level of socket and minion gems, so that the Animate Guardian isn't level 21, it's instead 24, so that it doesn't die, because if it dies you lose all the armor and the weapon. The weapon and armor that the Guardian is wearing can buff your minions and you, so this is where I get all these buffs from. It includes damage increase, move speed, culling, item rarity, and fortify. It's beautiful. Let's just sell this real quick. I'm sorry about this. This is called Easy 15 Chaos. Alright. So yeah, this character will be showcasing a glacier map and then some higher tier maps to showcase how it works. And there's there's a couple things I changed in the build. So in the build, it doesn't use a Watcher's Eye. I specifically am using this Watcher's Eye to increase. It has 36% faster start of energy shield recharge while affected by Discipline. So we're using Discipline in the build, which is increasing our energy shield for me and my allies. I'm using this to increase the speed at which my shield recharges. So with the with the rings and this jewel, it's 68%. It's really insane. And then we also still get a 6% increased maximum energy shield, which is equivalent to like these nodes. These nodes, 6% increased energy shield. So it's still very strong for a single point. Then you get the 4% light and all this extra bonus stuff, basically. Very powerful, very cool. I think it was only like 1 to 2x. It wasn't that bad. Few other things. I ended up taking Wicked Ward so that my energy shield recharge is not interrupted by damage. Damage over time, like bleed, poison, thing on the ground, like tons of stuff is really bad for ES right now. I don't know, man. It feels really terrible. Where life regen just continues and continues, ES does not. So yeah, that's a thing. I also changed this. I took these 3 nodes that he didn't. He instead took these 3. It was 2 points instead of 3, and it was slightly more, and then this was only 2 points, so slightly more damage. He had this node, I took it off because my minions aren't dying anyways. I'm missing 1 energy shield node. If I level up, I'll put it there. And we're missing down here. We're missing this Grave Pact, which is just some extra damage. It's not that big of a deal. I teched over here to get the extra life energy shield that wasn't in the build previously. Yeah, made a few changes. Like this way better, got more energy shield, more survivability. And then is there anything else I need to point out? Oh yeah, my helmet I crafted, really cool. Spectre's enchant, 40% increased damage. Then it was on a Hubris Circlet, which is one of the best helmets for an energy shield. Then I went and handcrafted. I went and like alt spam till I got 3 to level of socket minion gems. Then I regaled, annulled off the terrible thing, and handcrafted everything I want, which was just tons of energy shield. So the helmet alone makes a huge difference. Alright, let's show off some maps. We'll do Glacier first. Should be a really cool. So the gameplay for this is very relaxed. This is not your normal character. This is a very much walk and chill, and just everything dies because you didn't even have to do anything. If you want to move the minions, I put the right click as convocation, so they come to where I am when I click it. You just press your pots every now and then because you'll just keep getting them back anyways. You can loot all you want, no big deal. You're under no threat on a tier 2 map. So like you could farm Glacier all day long without really any worry of dying. And you could farm decent currency, because I'll show you here. We started with nothing, and then we went into a glacier, and we'll show what I make off of one glacier. So the character's not the best at Legion because you're relying on the minions to shoot all the things, but when it shoots the things, it does do damage, and they all generally get hit pretty well. You can also like focus fire one side by bringing them to the one side you really want. So I usually, like I said in my previous video, if I see Karui, it's the orange one, I leave it to last because I don't really care about it. If I want to up my single target damage, I apply Elemental Equilibrium with my Ball Lightning on my W. If I want to up more damage, I will use my Q, which raises the Flesh Offering, which increases the attack speed and everything of my minions and makes them basically gods. It destroys corpses. You require corpses to do Flesh Offering, so another option to get corpses in case there aren't any, like you're in a boss battle and it's not summoning any minions, you could do your Desecrate first on T, make some corpses, then Flesh Offering, really easy. The other thing is with Convocation, I use it to get through proximity shields, because if you don't use it, your minions will continue to shoot at range and won't get in the dude's proximity shield. So that's a thing. I wouldn't normally clear into the cave, but we'll do it just for the point of the video. We'll stop at the boss because there's really no point. We won't do Zanas because we're doing this for Glacier and the Legion anyways. Hey, we got a breach in the cave. So down here, just showing off, there's really nothing down here. We got 2 chisels, an orb of fusing, and then this breach. Main reason you do this map and you farm this map and you make sure you have perfect sustain by undoing all the other tier 2s and tier 3s, and then shaping the ones that are next to it so that they don't drop from connection. It's really good farming Glacier because of how quick you could farm the Monolith. This character is not the best for farming Monolith. My opinion of this character is you should take this character to the highest level content that doesn't reduce your XP gained. So for an example, my character is only at level 88, which means at 80, a level 80 map doesn't give me any XP loss. I'm actually not going to put that on because I'm going to be switching characters for farming. I'm going to be using TS for my Glacier. I've been updating my Tornado Shot build. I'll be making another video showcasing the changes I've made later. We don't care about this. So we'll take a tier 13 map and we'll do that real quick. So let's see, File, Cathedral, Reef, Sunken City, Terrace. We'll do a Terrace. We'll do a Reef. I think I liked Reef the last time I looked at it. We'll chisel it because it's a T13. I'm not going to Val it because potentially my minions can die to Elemental Reflect, and I'd rather not run out of the Reef map for this video. Dude, am I lagging out? Yeah, that was definitely a lag out. That was pretty cool. I clicked all the things and nothing was happening. So we're ready to go. T13, so we have no XP loss. I'll reset my XP and I'll showcase how much experience we can gain just doing a regular map. This was pretty much chisel out go, and you can just keep running them. You will sustain usually, like similar maps. Look at that, we got a tier 12 already. Super simple. We're still one-shotting everything. We're so strong. Each one on the DPS calculation on POB was saying 115k DPS without the Elemental Equilibrium, without Flesh Offering, without anything else, Animate Guardian, nothing. Just the pure Spectres alone and all the stuff I have scaling them. It's really insane. So for Reef, I guess this is the route I'd be going. I'm looping around the outside, making sure I get all of them. Pretty much just have to pass by, let your dudes beam them, and do all this. You can tell how Wicked Ward is really awesome. I was in combat and I regen through it. I regen through the damage. Normal ES shield would wait till you're not taking any damage, then it would be like another 3 seconds before it would really start. So using all this faster start of recharge and recharging through damage and not getting interrupted, very powerful. You could tell the shield recharge was still really high as well. Nice gameplay. You pretty much just walk through the maps, clear it out, and sure, the loot won't be like, this isn't going to be as much as low tier Legion farming on a Tornado Shot build with Magic Fawn and etc., but it's going to be comparable. You guys are going to find that higher tier maps are dropping a lot more stuff. Even last league, I was doing a lot of testing with juicing T16 Underground Seas, and it was dropping like an Exalt every 1 or 2 maps. It was really insane. High tier maps are nuts. Also, you get item quantity losses when you farm shit lower than your level. So for example, if I was to farm Glacier, it's a level 69 area, so it's 19 levels under my character. Let's just round it to 20, okay? So 10 levels under, you lose 25% of item quantity. At 20, you would lose 50% of item quantity. So just for playing the higher tier map alone, you're already getting more item quantity. Then on top of that, the items you should be getting higher tier stuff and better items, and because the item levels are going to be higher, and the chance of like better currency is higher, I believe. Not sure for. Not 100% sure, but you could tell I have trouble clearing the Legion on high tier maps. It's killing me, especially Mariketh on high tier maps. The wind, this weird sand, it will just kill you. Like, it's so bad. We got an incubator, that was pretty cool. So you can tell we have enough damage. It's really just the survivability, which is why I've been trying to tech into more survivability in the tree and not so much damage from the Spectres. The Spectre damage is fine. What the? So yeah, that's a full T13 clear, except for the boss. The boss is pretty lame. It's just the normal one that you see all the time, the crab from Nessa. And, yeah, that should be pretty good. Should I showcase another one, or are we good? Let's showcase one more map. Let's do... Oh yeah, wait, what was my XP? 176 million. Let's do another one. Let's do... The thing I also noticed about this build is it doesn't require open map layouts as much as some of the other builds. You can run it down like a normal... Huh, that's a nice sunken city. You can run it down like a normal hallway, and your minions will have no trouble. The only issue is when going through doors, you're going to have to use Convocation to move your minions into the door, and you're probably going to want to move the minions into the door, then back up, so that the minions can clear out the room, or most of it, before you commit to the room. Or else if you just flame dash yourself in there, you most likely are going to have a bad time. This map's really nice. Had fun farming this with this character earlier. I was trying to farm a T13 specifically that was connected to this, I believe. Because I'm trying to complete my Atlas without buying the maps off people, but then I started buying them anyways because it was way too hard to get the natural map drops, and I could just buy them anyways, so why was I wasting my time? Come on, Karui. Come on, Karui, give me the juice. Give me the exalted orb. Ooh, Terrace. Look at that sustain, dude. We got a T13 from my T12 because it's chiseled and out and God corrupted. Ooh, a steel ring. Ooh. And it's rare, so it might already have some good stuff. I've been figuring something out. That most of items just depend on bases, and if you pick up stuff, most likely what you're picking up is really just a Chaos Orb or an Elk, because, well, on top of the base, because think about it, it's a random roll on the base, and it's like you taking an Elk and trying to turn it in, yeah, Scour Elk. Same result. So eventually you're bound to hit something good. I can't move. That was weird. I was just completely stuck. Yeah, you can tell the Solar Guards are really strong and are very durable, have a lot of health. They have no issue ever surviving, except for potentially issues with Uber Elder. Do not try Uber Elder with this character, not recommended. If you're going to make an Uber Elder character, my next one is way better at farming Uber Elder. It's literally called Me Smash Uber. He's God. It was my first try Uber Elder with him, and it was beautiful. It'll showcase that video next. It's Herald of Agony, Juggernaut. I find that Jug is probably one of the best. No, it is 100% the best build in the game. It's the best ascendancy in the game for making a boss killer, and for late, like super deep delving, for everything like super difficult to survive, you want Jug. That's pretty much what it comes down to. If you want to live and you're trying to play like hardcore, or you're trying to do high tier content and you have limited lives, then I believe Jug is the way to go. But Necro, super fun playstyle, because you don't actually have to shoot any abilities. You just move around the map, clear it out, and your minions do all the hard work. Very fun playstyle, much like, this reminds me of Winter Orb, but Winter Orb was nerfed, and you don't even have to charge it up. You literally just go as fast as you can. The only difference being, my build's not as fast, because I haven't fully gone as far as I could have, yet. There are some small upgrades and levels that could have been good. Should I clear the T12 boss out? I don't really want to. It's corrupted, at least. It would give me some good loot, but we'll do it for the video. Fuck it. I'll probably die. If I die, it doesn't prove anything, okay? What was I talking about, dude? This is easy. I brought my guys to the corner so that they didn't... Oh yeah, it was the spoders that killed me last time. That's what happened. It's not even the boss. It's this new... So they changed this boss, actually, on this season. They made it so it spawned shit in between. And you could tell that I actually killed it so fast that it was already dead. The boss was already dead, dude. Like, and then it regained health, actually, because it died too quickly. And it still had to do its phase. So, the character has no issue with DPS. It's really insane. I'm telling you, it's survivability. That's the only issue here. But if you don't mind dying a little bit, the character's fucking amazing. And the XP, even while dying, we're still getting 200 million. It's a really good character. Very fast scaling, and honestly, with a few more levels, I think it could do a lot of work. And I think you could get this ES shield up way more, like way over 10k easily. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If there's anything else I didn't showcase about the character that you guys would like to know, leave a comment in the comment section below. The POB is in the description. The guide that I used is in the description. If you guys notice anything else different about his build and mine, let me know, and I will answer why I made a change, because there was just a few things that I did not agree with. But otherwise, very cool, very good. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one with the Herald of Agony Jug. After that, Cyclone. I made one. It's coming. It's coming. It's a beautiful character, so fun to play. Cyclone's amazing, does so much damage. It's the best skill ever. I'll see you guys later.